Say hi, YouTube. Hi, YouTube. Mommy's going crazy again. Welcome to 30 Days of Iconic Halloween Costumes. It's day 6. We are gonna go for royalty. We are gonna go for probably the creator of the definition of coquette. We're gonna go for a dramatic diva. We're gonna go for sweet addiction. We are gonna do Marie Antoinette. I actually dressed up as her for my birthday, but it was like a party outfit. Today's outfit is gonna be very similar, but I'm gonna try to make it more costume-ish for Halloween. If you don't know me, hi, my name is Nuria. I am a girly who loves to play dress up, and I'm a huge thrifter and DIYer. So I decided to do a 30-day challenge where I do a different Halloween costume idea each day and give you ideas on how to make it at home, how to thrift the items, or how to DIY it. For today, we're gonna have a lot of bows, and I guess we should get started. Ready to serve? Let's go. As I'm sure many of you love the Marie Antoinette movie, Marie Antoinette is definitely a historical, controversial character, put it that way. But in fashion speaking, I think she was such an icon, and definitely Sofia Coppola's movie reinforced that way more for me, and just her whole aesthetic, Sofia Coppola's aesthetic in the movie Marie Antoinette has shaped me in a way that you don't understand. I'm obsessed with that movie, the visuals, everything around it. I'm going in with this Nip and Fab Moisture Milk. My skin's been feeling a bit through it, and I feel like applying face paint almost every other day for this challenge. I don't know what it's actually gonna do to it, but I guess we'll see at the end of the challenge. I'll give you posted. Basically, I just wanna make sure that it's properly moisturized. Because I'm not actually going out, I'm not gonna do my usual skin prep, but I feel like this Moisture Milk is pretty good and it's tacky enough for the face paint. So I actually prepared myself a little ginger lemon tea to have whilst we create this look together. We're starting with this Meron cream stick that I always use. And if you watched episode 1, when I did the other mother, it's gonna be pretty much the same kind of technique. My camera died and ran out of storage at the same time, apparently. So this is where I applied the cream stick, and we're also gonna apply some in the eyebrows because we wanna conceal the brows. And now with a wet beauty blender, we're gonna blend it all from the middle outwards because we want to make it seem as natural as possible, if you know what I mean. We don't want a full white face with no depth, because like, I guess back in the day they would probably powder their faces, right? So I'm also trying to extend it to my ears. And look, it is patchy. It's really down to you. How far do you want to go blending? Obviously, if this was my look for actual Halloween, I would be trying to be as smooth as possible. For example, when I dressed up for my birthday, I was doing my makeup for just over an hour, I believe. Also, I did mess up at first applying too much white to the face, and then I had to remove. I feel like right now I look very pale compared to when I did it for my birthday, but it's okay, trust in the process. Also, I'm going for Halloween costume. On my birthday, I was just throwing a party that was Marie Antoinette theme, and I didn't want to do a full cosplay, if you know what I mean. I think this is as good as it's gonna get. So, Astrid, do you want to say hi? Astrid's here. Come here, baby. Say hi, YouTube. Oh my god, I shouldn't put my face on your fur. Hi, YouTube. Hi, YouTube. What's mommy doing? Mommy's going crazy again with her weird outfits. You wanna lay here? Astrid's laying on my lap right now. Oh, he wants to go. You wanna go? Okay, so I'm gonna put a bit of I'm gonna set with powder pretty much the whole face, because we don't want this going everywhere and everything we touch. And actually we can do a little bit of bronzer. Maybe we can contour a tiny bit if we want. Give myself back some life. So the edges, a little contour on the nose. I might have gone a bit too in, but everything can be fixed with powder, to be honest, in this case. Now, powder everything. I'm gonna do the parts where I normally bake, which is just here. We're gonna do under the eye, here, and we're also gonna do here, forehead a bit. Now, whilst we bake, I'm gonna brush the brows, give them some shape. Oh, and I think you see some of the makeup is coming off as I brush them. We're gonna go over again with powder. Or maybe not. Maybe I want to leave it like this. You could go as far as concealing the whole brow to the point where you don't have any brows, but I don't want to do that. I think I like it like this, to be honest. I think I'm gonna leave it like this. Now, wipe the excess of the powder, and now we're gonna go with the blush. A lot of blush. I'm gonna use my everyday blush. Actually, do I want to, or do I want to go more pink? This is a corally color. I wonder if we should go a bit more pinkish. No, we're gonna go with my everyday blush because I think this is what I did last time as well. We're gonna start from up here, down and across. Almost a C shape. Okay. Cheeks if you want. Okay. A little bit too much here. Okay. Now for the eyes, I want to keep it all in the rosy tones, but I want to do a bit more of a darker, and also we want to do a little bit here to make it a bit deadly. So I'm gonna use the Bright Color Case from Beauty Bay. I'm gonna play with these shades of Sugar Plum and Wisteria. Ooh, I like this. This is nice. So just gonna do a bit of this, extend it out, and I think I'm gonna go a couple brushes under. I got this. And again, same thing under the eye a little bit. Now I'm gonna use this darker Drama Queen shade, love the names, and a small angular brush, and we're gonna do a wing. I did a black wing for my birthday. Feel free to do a wing if you want to do a wing. Feel free to just keep it like this and put some mascara, but I kind of want to elongate the eye a little bit. Just a little bit. Gives a nice extension. Oh, pokes my eye. And then we're gonna do the same at the bottom. I'm gonna just open up the eye. I'm gonna use this Candy Floss Shimmery, and I'm just gonna tap it in on my eyelids, just like so. And now we're also gonna do a bit of highlights with it. So in a bit here, we're gonna do up here as well. And I also wanna highlight the spots here. But for that, I'm going in with this Rare Beauty Mesmerize highlighter. And we're gonna do a proper highlight here and the nose. 3 dots here, 3 dots on the other side, and 1 little dot on the nose, and a little bit here as well. And now we blend. I use my fingers. I'm back. My camera ran out of memory again, and I guess it's a rookie mistake. I didn't know basically how to empty my SD card properly, so I just spent the past 20 minutes watching YouTube tutorials and figuring this out. But anyway, let's crack on. We're almost done. I'm just gonna do the lips, and we are gonna apply some little pearl stickers around, and then we're gonna put the wig on. You can do the DEAD version of Marie Antoinette with the neck, or you can do the Alive version. For Halloween, I would most likely do the neck version. I don't want to get my words wrong here. And you can use some fake BLOOD for it, or you can use makeup. There are some cool references, and I'm gonna leave them up here, that I found on Pinterest. There's so many cool creative ways you can go around it. I'm gonna pop on the wig now. Or maybe, no, I'll do the lips. I'm gonna do the lips. Overline them. So much hair everywhere. I'm gonna overline them with this NYX Suede lip liner in the shade Can. And now I'm gonna use this e.l.f. lip stain. I'm just gonna blend it with my fingers. Now I'm gonna go with also a NYX Suede lip liner. This is the Cold Brew, and I'm just gonna do a little bit more shadowing. And now we are gonna go in with this Kiko Hydro Gloss. It's pinkish, so I want to match a bit more with the eyes. I'm popping on the wig cap, tiny bits here, and basically, oh, try not to mess up your makeup. See, that's because I'm rushing through this, but you take your time. Now I'm gonna show you the wig. So this is my wig, and what I did is I added some of these bow clips, which I already had actually. They come in this pack. Or another thing I did before I remembered I had these bow clips is I just did lots of tiny bows out of, why can I never get this word right, out of this pink ribbon. My idea initially was to make lots of these. I made 4. And then I was like, wait! And I remember I had these, so I'm using these instead because they're basically so easy to put in and out. Here we go. That is her in all her glory. I'm gonna add now some pearls. Just thinking where. Let's see. Pretty dainty. I don't know if you can see it. You know what? I think I'm gonna add pearls all over my face. Why not? Different sizes as well. Get creative, you know? You're dressing up, it's Halloween. Go crazy, girl. Let's get crazy. Yeah, and dance. It's spring. Oh, here. Why not? I think that this is fun. That's what it should all be about, right? Is it historically accurate? No, but it's Halloween, so it might look like I'm covered in spots now that I'm thinking, but whatever. I also want to add some here. Oh, I just lost one here. I'm really happy with this. I don't know if you can see with all the light, but I think this is pretty cool. Mascara is on. You know what? I don't want to do the neck. This is too cute. This is too pretty. She's too pretty. You can. I encourage you to do the next thing if you want to. Personally, oh, I think one of my pearls just fell. Personally, I don't want to. Gorgeous she is. Also, I don't want to risk my wig getting red paint. Let's pop on the outfit and let me show you what I've got. Now we're gonna build our outfit. I have this pink slip dress, which we're gonna use as the base. So I'm just gonna pop that on. I've got my slip dress on, and now I've got these bloomer shorts that I'm gonna pop underneath. These are from Strawberry Milk Mob. The slip dress is vintage from my online vintage store, Mediterranean. So what I did for my birthday is I'm gonna pop in a corset now, and I pinned this up with some little safety pins to show off the bloomers. It's up to you whether you want to go more on the sexy side or not, but that's personally what I would do. This was much easier when I had my friend Melly over on my birthday to help me put on the corset. Putting a corset on your own, it's a task, let me tell y'all. Another idea I wanted to tell you, if you are dressing up as a group, how cool would it be if you and your friends go as just queens, historical or queens in history. One of you could be Marie Antoinette, another one could be Cleopatra, another one could be, well, there's so many from the UK. Queen Elizabeth, Queen Mary of Scots, there are literally so many. One of you could go as Cece and get a long wig, or if one of you has very long hair, you could be Cece. Let's cinch the waist. Now that the corset is on, I'm just lifting up the skirt to let the bloomers have their moment.
Sonia, I just realized I forgot to put the pantyhose. She's missing half my costume. Going like this is the protection. Can someone get my driver?
You can leave it like this at the back, or you can lift it up. I lifted it up for my birthday. Looks like a cupcake. So cute. Right, now I just made myself a little necklace using some of the same ribbons that I made the little bows that I showed you earlier. The bows, I'm thinking we can still use them. Oh, I just realized I didn't finish putting this properly. This goes like this. We can pop in the bows around here. Let's see. These are the little bows that I made. Could probably just pop them all around. Well, it's an idea. You could just pop in the bows all around your outfit. I'm not going to, because I don't feel like piercing this corset. This is the necklace, and also I have some fake pearls that we can add, but I'm gonna add this at the end because we still have some things to do. These are the socks I'm gonna wear. These are so cute, right? Pretty sure I got these off TikTok shop. You can probably find some on Amazon, or just any kind of white, lacy, long tie would do. So here's the thing. I'm going more for a lingerie-esque look, like an after-party Marie Antoinette look. You could go for the more historical dresses outfits. I think if you were to do that, that would be so cool. There are many places where you can just rent outfits. There's one in London called, I forgot the name, but I'm gonna pop it below. But there's a really cool costume hire shop in Old Street, and I used to get a lot of supplies for Halloween there as well. So I'd say I would either rent out a historically accurate costume, which would be so cool if you have the budget, or you can create something with stuff you already have. For example, for this outfit, I actually already had all of this, even when I got ready for my birthday. The only thing I bought were the gloves that I'm gonna show you now. I got myself this lace band, so cute. But also, I didn't just buy this for the outfit, I also bought it because I love to fan myself and I'm Spanish, and when I do my makeup and I like for it to dry, I do use the fan, so it has a purpose. And then I thrifted some super cute shoes. These shoes, look how stunning. For like a tenner, they are in town. On Vinted, I wanted some really cute, shimmery sparkly pointy shoes. I love a kitten heel. But I think for this Halloween costume, I have better shoes. I have these ones that I bought many years ago from Koi Footwear. These look a bit more historically accurate, so we're gonna wear these. I'd say work with what you have. If you, let's say, have a purple corset, I feel like the whole thing with Marie Antoinette is pastel colors, right? So you can go pink, you can go white, you can go beige, you can go green, baby blue, lilac, everything pastel. If you have a corset, like lilac corset, just base the whole outfit around that. Don't be afraid to layer things and borrow things. Maybe one of your friends has a slip dress that's like a pastel color. Just play around. And I'm sure you can do so many cool things. I'd say fake pearls and bows. It's pretty inexpensive DIY way to turn it all, to make it all cohesive for this look. Also, if you see the reference up here, she's wearing lots of flowers. That would be another really cool idea. Unfortunately, I don't have any fresh flowers that I'd be willing to sacrifice for this look. And I thought bows is better, but flowers is also really cool. But if you don't want to do flowers, you can also do fake flowers or bow. Just go with bows. Let's pop on the shoes. Shoes are on. What do you think? I'm honestly living for this outfit. I'm gonna pop on these gloves. I found these on Amazon. You don't need to wear gloves. I just thought it would add some extra cool thing. This is my favorite scene of the movie. This is how they look like. They're so cute. See what I mean? You can see the whole thing together. And now we're gonna add some fake pearls to just it all up. I think I'm just gonna wrap myself around them, to be honest. Why not? Something like this. Just have fun with it. So I added the pearls, just like so. It keeps on falling down, but it's okay. Anyways, this is the final look. What can I say? I do feel like a dramatic queen, diva, coquette, goddess. Thanks for watching if you made it till the end. I hope you like it, and if you were thinking of going as her, that it gave you some inspiration, ideas, motivation, please let me know what you'd like to see next. I'll see you tomorrow for day 7. Bye!